Hello, crafty friends. Welcome back to my channel. It's Wendy Glued with Love. I am still unpacking. I'm still getting settled in. As you may know, I recently moved, and so I have a home office that I also had to unpack and put together so I could work. I do work remote, so that's a lot of fun, but I had to definitely get all of that set up first, and then I am now setting up the craft room, aside from the kitchen and the other rooms of the house. So but I do take breaks, and I have been crafting in the evenings, and I did want to come on here and show you. Like I said, I'm running a tad bit behind, but I did want to come on here and show you some of the items that I did create. I did post many photos on my Instagram, but I did want to come on here on YouTube and show you what I've created before I put some of these items away. Again, if you want more inspiration from all of the designers on ScrapDiva's team, please follow hashtag ScrapDiva Designs to see tons and tons of creativity and inspiration using all of these dies. So I do have a few more dies that I need to work on, but I did want to come on here and show you what I've created so far. Using the folio, this is the 3D folio, which has tons of flaps and layering pieces. I believe there are also a couple of different YouTube video tutorials on how to put this together. You can make it as simple or as complex as you want. A lot of these dies are very versatile to be used in other manners other than making a folio, but it's just so easy to make the folio with this. So definitely check out the tutorials that are out there for this particular die. I did keep mine sweet and simple just because like I said, was in the process of moving, but I turned mine into just a fun little old school trapper keeper. The only thing that I added was a 2-inch, instead of using just the this piece that comes with it, I actually just added a 2-inch strip here and then just scored every 1/4 inch in order to make it look like kind of like the little the old school trapper keepers. And so this is the front of the folio, and you open it up, and I added a cute little notepad in here, and then this is one of the pockets, and I made like a little bookmarker. There's enough room in here like to add like a cute little pen and add a piece of Velcro. I don't know where my Velcro is right now. It's packed up somewhere, but add a piece of Velcro or add an additional layering piece here. But before you would put on your layering piece, you could add a little magnet here and a magnet under this layering piece, and then you would have the magnet closure. That could also be done. I had this little Hello Kitty die in my stash, so yeah, super fun and quick and easy. These make great gifts for teachers, back to school teachers, co-workers, those friends that love all the 80s themes. I know there are a couple of swaps out there with 80s themes, so this trapper keeper is perfect. And this folio makes it so easy because you already have the back, the front, it gives you pockets, just super fun, and the layering pieces inside. Again, the additional flaps are in there in order to make other closures or other flaps. Super fun. Check this out. This is definitely is a must-have die. So that was super fun. So that's my little trapper keeper folio. The next thing I created were these fun little treat boxes using ScrapDiva's new bee paper. So let me see which die this particular die is. This die has 2 different sizes, which I think is really neat. And the dies come, I mean, the particular project comes together really fun. These are the sizes, the large and the small, or medium and small. And you just cut it up, and it's already comes scored for you. And boom, you have some cute little treat boxes. And the only thing is that you don't close up one side, so that way you can add beads. You could add some cute little candies, a small little stamp, embellishments. Super fun. These also make some cute tags, some cute Christmas ornaments. Like I can see these adding a little flap here and turning this into a Christmas ornament with Christmas paper with a Christmas star. Super fun, very dimensional, and super easy to put together. Again, that is the 3D star treat box. And I had fun putting that together. Like I said, you could come up with all kinds of fun things to make with these little stars. The next thing I created was using that same folio. Is ScrapDiva with ScrapDiva's 3D folio card maker, was a backpack, because I just used the front layering piece, cut it into the front. The back piece I used to, I cut it here because the front part was just a little bit too long and it has like a little scallop piece. So I just cut off the scallop piece, used the other scallop piece in the front, and then ScrapDiva has a bag maker. And so it was this perfect size. I just cut it down to the size of ScrapDiva's bag maker. These are her bundle bag straps that I used, and just used a piece of paper and rolled it up for that part. And then this is ScrapDiva's crayon 3D mini album die. So the crayon mini album, I used it as a embellishment piece in front of the backpack. And this is just open it up here. And I added a 2-inch piece on the bottom. Super easy to put this together. I thought that was fun using that folio. Just something different. Again, maximizing your dies is the best way, is the best route to go. So not only are you making a folio, but you could also make a 3D backpack. Even if you don't have the bag maker, it's really easy just to size up the sides of your bag as the same size as your front pieces. So again, and then I use the crayon mini album embellishment in the front of this. So love that for a lot of the back to school projects. The next thing is ScrapDiva's. This is the Beehive mini album, and I think I'm going to turn this into a card. And I didn't make a mini album with this one because I made a mini album with the pencil heart in my previous video. But for this one, I wanted to turn it into either a card or add it as an embellishment in the front of a notebook. I do like to gift notebooks to my daughter, who's a school teacher, or make gifts for her to give to other coworkers, where I add this as the front of the notebook that I'm going to gift. So again, and it comes with 2 different sizes. So it has the larger size and a smaller size. And you can also turn it into a shaker. This beehive can be turned into a shaker. Sorry for all the crinkling, guys. You can turn it into a shaker or not. But here's the smaller size that also comes with it, which is really nice. So that way, if you wanted to add a separate embellishment on that, or make a, I don't know if I was in frame, or a separate small little tag, that was super fun. So these are the 2 dies that come with the Beehive mini album. And I did use ScrapDiva's new words, and that is the B word set number 2. And these words are a little bit larger, so I like that it's this almost the same width as this beehive. So perfect for mini albums. I like that these are much larger. I'm a fan of the larger sentiments. I just think that it pops out and you can see it. So that is one of her words from her B word set number 2. There is a set number 1 that also came out. So I did use that for that particular project. And the bees that are on here are the bees that came with the stitched bee set. And these little bees are so stinking cute. And they also have the little stitch that goes with it. But I just used the little bees, and look how fun those are. Super fun, cute little bees, adorable. And you can make them any color. You can do your background one color. You can do them all the same color, monochromatic. Again, this is the stitch bee set that I used with this particular set. The next thing is her library card pocket, and I was inspired by Marissa because we're both on another design team as well, and so she made the most adorable library cards using a cute little cat stamp that we have, and I just turned mine into like Halloween library cards using a fun little stamp that I had in my stash and turned them into little Halloween library cards. But how fun are these? I mean, you can use these to add little treats. These are also be good for memory keeping, to add little library pocket cards in there. Photos where you pull the photo out, gift little treats in here. I think Marissa added little tea bags, which were super cute. So yeah, super fun. Again, I just pulled out some stamps and dies that I had lying around, and boom, created some cute little library cards using this die. And also this particular die, they do come with little layering pieces to actually layer here in the front of your card. And also if you want to actually create different embellishments here in the front of your card to cut this out and give it a little bit of a filigree in the front of your library card. And it also comes with reinforcements to actually punch a hole here. So turn these into cute little tags. Perfect. I love this one. This definitely, I like library pocket cards. Super fun because you can turn them into tags, treat satchels, add them to an, layer them on top of other projects. Let me see. And last but not least is the 3D pencil gift box. I squealed when I saw this. I love it. I didn't realize how large it was. I don't know why. I thought it was going to be smaller just because of the size, but it's not. It's not that small. And this is what I created, and I made this for my daughter. And so since the Z fell on top of this part here, I didn't actually turn it into a gift box because I would have had to have moved the lettering down, and these were the only letters I had at the time. So you would actually not glue this part down and open it up and fill it up with goodies. But since I wanted to just use it as a desk decor for my daughter on her desk, let me move this out of the way a little bit. I didn't turn it into a treat box to fill it up with anything because I just wanted to sit like this on her desk. But again, if you wanted to use this as a gift box for what it's intended for, you could either take this part off and not glue it in and then fill your goodies in this way. But I feel that this side was just much easier if you don't glue this part on it. You just pull it off, fill it up with any kinds of school goodies, pens, pencils, stickers, pokey tools, any crafty thing or any school related things would be super fun in here. So yes, this was super fun. This particular paper I picked up from Hobby Lobby, and I love black and white checkered paper. And yeah, and I just added just a little silicone bead I had in my stash and created this cute little craft desk decor. So that's what I've made so far, guys. Again, follow me on Instagram because I do post pictures there. If you're new, thank you, welcome. Let me know as usual what your favorite project was. I do like to see which one of the projects was your favorite, which one you enjoyed most. I love to read all of your comments. Again, I will have an affiliate link down below. I also have a discount code of Wendy10. So if you're inspired and want to create one of these and save a little coin, please use my discount code, again, Wendy10. Thank you so much, and I will catch you on the next crafty video. Talk to you later. Bye.